But don't you have some headwinds in the factions, the divisions that erupted in this past election, Clinton-Sanders?
You know, that was a problem that I thought we never did address as well as we needed to, because there was so much enthusiasm on both sides, and we really need to harness both sides of that in order to have successful elections. And to me, I don't know if it's the party chair has a role to play in all that. It's also incumbent on people like me in the legislature, Mark Smith. And you know, we've got a lot of great young legislators in our Democratic caucuses on both sides. And I think we're ready to really recover, to rebound well. Part of it's going to depend on what Republicans choose to do, right? But I feel very confident and optimistic about our future.
On what Republicans choose to do, elaborate on that. What do you mean?
Well, they've got a choice to make. Do they govern wisely, which is what I hope they do, or do they decide to do some, what I call right-wing ideological experimentation on our state and turn us into the next Kansas? And you know, if they govern wisely, it makes it harder for us to get back to the majority, but it's a lot better for the state. So I'm hoping that's the decision they make, and we'll see what happens. We need to do two things simultaneously. One is we're going to have to play defense, and we're going to have to choose which issues that Republicans are going on, and I hope there are very few, right? This is what will they choose to do? But we're going to have to choose some issues to distinguish ourselves on. They're doing this, and we think that's wrong, right? We're going to have to do that. At the same time, we have to put forward this very positive vision of a prosperous, healthy, sustainable future for our state, where we have growing population across the state, not just in the few urban centers, rural revitalization. We're going to have to broad prosperity. Those are the types of issues we're going to have to say, this is what we want to do if you put us back in charge, Iowans.